there in the beautiful Twin Flame Collective. Welcome to the Twin Flame Divine Love Reading for the week of May 2nd to May 9th, 2018. So I hope you're all feeling the amazing full moon energy with actual real change and transformation. And as I had felt with the masculine coming more into his truth and understanding what he truly desires within feminine energy, well, I'm feeling it deeper and deeper, and I found out why. So I get these feelings, and then I kind of do some research and do whatever sometimes, and then all this information comes through. I'm like, okay, that makes total sense. Why am I feeling this? So I'm saying they're getting deeper into their truth. They're recognizing what they desire more so than what has been given to them karmically. And so this is going to continue for this week pretty strongly, and I'm going to let you know why. But also for the feminine, we are more in our knowing that, yes, this is it. And that's why I say it's happening, and very, very strong within this month of May. Because as of May 1st, there is an influx of fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame of God's infinite perfection flowing through our planetary grid of transfiguring divine love. This sacred fire bathing the earth is amplified 1,000-fold through the light work of every man, woman, and child. And so that's why I've been pushing so hard for us to keep our vibration high, and also for healing, okay? So this is going on for us. This is being done for us through our healing, but also I always urge everyone, the more we do healing, the more we move forward as a collective, and the more, faster, okay, stronger. So that's why I commend everyone who's doing their work on the healing, and even for this month to do even more so will push us even further. So this is very important. This gives us the I am presence and the body elementals of humanity the opportunity to purge our earthly bodies from the humanly created toxic substances and gross contaminants affecting the air we breathe, the food we ingest, and the water we drink, since we've had our fall from grace. So this is what I've been talking about as well. There's this clearing, a purging going on of anything that does not serve us anymore, and physically in the 3D, really getting into our bodies and feeling better. And I was speaking to a friend of mine, and they had told me that a lot of people had passed and everything. And yesterday I said, there's really a cleansing going on. And then this is what I found. So I'm like, okay, makes sense. So this intensified purging will occur for each person in divine order and in perfect alignment with their divine plan. So we are now asked to be open and consciously invoke this violet flame. Saint Germain's violet flame mantra that was given to humanity decades ago is now building in momentum, and it is incredibly powerful. So I'm going to do that for us today. But I also want to tell you, during the month of May, Mother Mary and our I am presence work together to restore the balance within our heart flame. So twin flame, heart flame, this is why it's so strong this month. Pay attention this month. Mother Mary is encouraging us to ask our I am presence to take us to her temple of the Immaculate Heart for any activity of light, when we meditate and when we go to sleep at night. We can also ask our I am presence to help us bring back in the morning the memory of what we experienced in Mother Mary's temple. Mother Mary and Saint Germain have worked together assisting humanity to return to Christ consciousness. Now, Saint Germain volunteered to embody with Mother Mary during the Piscean age in order to assist Jesus and Mary Magdalene to fulfill their immaculate conception of their mission, which is also what we are now moving along within. So that's why it's very strong, because Saint Germain embodied Joseph, and Mary, Mother Mary, what they did together for Jesus and Mary Magdalene in the Piscean age, they are doing for us now as we have entered the Aquarian age. Okay, so it's very exciting, very major energy. So I want to get this out there. That's why I ask, please share, because the more we help one another out within the collective, the more we are empowered and the faster we can move forward. And don't we want that? Aren't we tired of sitting around saying, what do I do next? What's going on? Well, this is why the light workers like myself, healers, do these videos for you, even for free out there for the weekly, because so we can give you this information, because it comes through us, we channel it, it comes to me, so it's so important. So now we're going to begin the mantra by saying, I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of all humans. humanity. So this is putting that out there for the collective. The intention is this now for the collective of I am, my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of all humanity. Okay, then we repeat the mantra, the violet flame mantra 3 times. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire of all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone. That cause is love, the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire of causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone. That cause is love, the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone. That cause is love, the sacred tone. Okay, so we know it's all about unconditional love. That's this time right now. And the more we heal, the more we release. And now we're aware of this. Now we can release physically in the 3D. They're getting rid of any of those toxins. And to us, definitely, it's karmic energy. This 3D stuff is karmic ego energy, being in our head and looking at the situation instead of being within our heart, within our sacral chakra, within our divine energy, recognizing how it all can work and play out. And the more we heal, and the more, like it said, doing our light worker energies, and that's for everyone. If you are on this journey, you are a light worker. You may not do what I do, but you are around people to raise their vibration, to keep it high. So it's so important to keep our vibration going, keeping it high, because when you do not heal and when you fall back into that 3D ego energy, you're pulling the collective down with you. So that's why I really push and urge for everyone, if you're having a hard time, get the healing done. Be able to release the past and what went on, and especially with your counterparts. Even in this lifetime, what's gone on with your counterpart. So important to forgive and release so we can move forward in that better I am presence. Feminine, recognizing more and more of divine feminine energy, and I am able to have what I desire, attract what I desire, receive, and be open for that. And the masculine going more into the I am of his divine energy, recognizing what's best for him, getting more and more of that karmic energy. So like please, please, please share, 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 because this mantra is very important for the collective right now to really push us forward, keep our vibration high, and purge any of these things that have been put upon us by humanity, by what we've gone through each day, and any of the negativity that's out there, anything we see on the news or anything else. It's very upsetting to us, and it can bring our vibration down. But the more we vibrate on a higher level, the more we bring everyone else up with us, first with the collective, and then all of humanity. So that's why we put in there the intention of all humanity. We're connecting to all humanity to help with this, and that's the most important thing, and spreading our unconditional love. So as I said, we're getting in there more and more. So this week, very strong. Try to do that mantra. I'm going to set the intention of doing it daily, and even when I do the weeklies, I'll do it again, just so we can keep that vibration high. So let's see what kind of energy for the masculine this week is kind of being urged for him to have in order for him to move more into his divine masculine energy, and more of what will help the feminine move forward as well. And feminine set intention for your masculine to step into this energy, and vice versa. You know, any masculine set the intention for your feminine to step into this energy. Wow, there's 2 actions for the feminine. Put that down there. Okay, so for the masculine this week, you know what? God awakening. I was shuffling and this card flew out. And I said, you know, I have a feeling. And here it is again. And so it's a number 8. So it's awakening more toward his inner self, as I felt that I am present, and his divine energy, and being able to move forward strongly and to fight for it. Awakening even more so. So that's what we as a feminine need, right? We're so like, does he even know what the heck is going on? Yes. He's awakening more into those energies, especially this month. It's major. Thank you, Mother Mary and Saint Germain. Okay, so for the feminine, what we are saying in is Goddess of Magic. Yes, recognizing we can have what we desire. We can create it, okay? I am capable of attracting what I truly desire. I am capable of knowing that this is my union, this is my masculine, and I know this can all happen. Even if it doesn't look good in the 3D, like how can this happen? It's happening. I can't say it enough. And especially this month, there's a major push. The more we heal and the more we put that vibration out there, okay? So here it is, Goddess of Magic. So they're saying, listen, we'll awaken more so if you stay within your magic and manifest. Number 3, manifest what you truly desire. Focus on that. Stop looking in the 3D and saying, how could this possibly happen? Miracles. Miracles, I tell you. That violet fire. Miracles, okay? They do exist. I've had several happen for me, especially when I have been so focused that I know. We know, okay? So, the action for the masculine. Aha! So codependency, stepping more, number 1. So coming more into a better energy of a relationship and getting rid of any of that karmic stuff. As I said, so he's awakening more, so that codependency going away. For the feminine, we have, again, with this. Oh, good. We have the sacred sexuality, and that's how we know we can manifest through our sacred sexuality, knowing it is a beautiful thing, how we are sexually attracted to one another, and how, like I say, the masculine starts out from the sacral chakra, the feminine starts from the heart. And it's like, wait a second, why are you? And so the masculine helps us open up our sacral chakra and be more comfortable within our feminine energy. And that's what's neat. We need to heal mostly along this journey. And then, we bring them to the heart and have emotion when it comes to love and sexuality, okay? And then there's the miscommunication. But this is upside down. So the miscommunication is going away about, here's like the 6 and the 9, right, for love. So really, it's really taking the action of letting all that karmic stuff go. Stop looking at the codependency that's going on karmically. Even if relationships are still together, they're not together. Okay, they're not together. He's awakening more and more within his heart, and it's getting into his mind and ego and in his 3D, recognizing he's walking away from any of these things more and more. So any of you out there that still have your masculine in a relationship, it is not a relationship. He is not within it. He's already moved out of it. Totally. He's just trying to figure out how to fully get out of it. So know that. And it's happening. Okay? That's all it keeps telling you. It's happening between the 2 and the energy that's going to ground us both to stay within. Between the 2, yeah. Balance. Okay? So it's like this. Balance. So we're soaring ahead, feminine, right? And we're pulling him too. That's why. And it's number 4. So our wish is coming true. So we're soaring ahead, right? We're ascending even more so. And he's going to be pulled forward too. So we have that magic of actually pulling him through and getting the balance, as well as him balancing out his energies, getting out of that codependency and moving more toward the magic and the sacred sexuality of us. And we are communicating better with ourselves, feminine, right? When it comes to the karmic energy, it's going to be okay. Heal it. Heal more so. I'm always saying it. You have to keep healing within your sacral chakra from past lives or things that happened around feminine energy and how we were abused and taken advantage of, and even within this life with our masculine as well. Okay? And so what's grounding the 2 of us is openness. Okay? So there's the 2, but openness. Really, there's that balance as well, but being fully open to receive, fully open for anything to happen, fully open to be within our energy and be in that higher vibration. That's what's going to totally ground us this week, recognizing, yes, this is it. And if anyone, questions, is this my twin? Is this real? Is this true? Well, this is the week, okay, to really get your answer in the way of just be like, make your decision. This is the week to make the decision to just really get in there and be about unconditional love and know that it is. And if you want help, please reach out. I'll do a reading for you, what's going on with your relationship, okay? So, truly. And then the healings, because they are amazing. So, all right, so let's see what we have more in depth for the masculine. And they're popping out. I have been like so energetically tired and drained, and I realize now, because the purging and the clearing, but today I am supercharged ever since I found out what the heck was going on that I was feeling for everyone. And now it's a beautiful thing. So for the masculine, the relationship with love and the basis of the relationship this week, we have 8 of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So going within, learning more and more about himself and being able to grow within the 8, within the union, within the 3D. So that's what's going on this week. When it comes to the relationship, the strength of it, the unconditional love that the feminine's putting out there and creating with our magic. Okay, so in the past energies to be aware of this week, we have 4 of water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, and boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So there has been the opportunity missed a couple of times, right? They keep getting these ideas and to move away from the karma, but they have had it. And then, see, I was feeling this too. There's going to be discontentment to the point of things have to change, okay? They're not going to be able to do the same things they did to kind of escape the truth, okay? That's not happening. When it comes to their emotions, they're no longer being able to escape the truth, and they're opening their eyes to the possibilities of who they truly are. So within the present energies this week for the masculine, we have the Ace of Earth. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts, okay? Recognizing the real contract and moving toward the divorce or the disconnect of the karmic contract with a soulmate, okay? So good. Definitely happening. Earth in the 3D, being of just, yeah, even stronger now, okay? Like stepping out of that karmic energy, awakening more and more, and really having this promise, recognizing the promise, and having the inflow of messages and abundance to really break this contract. Break the karmic contract and recognize our true sacred sexuality and better communication, our contract, our promise, okay? So what the future energy is, there it is, justice. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs with the union. So we have, there was a stall. There was discontentment, but this discontentment and boredom from the past is really supercharged this week. Okay, they're like, that's it. That's it. I've had ideas. I've wanted to move away, and some of them have and gone back and everything. I mean, this is for a collective reading. So, you know, if you want something more pinpointed, please reach out. I'll help you out with yours. But this is, you know, whatever resonates with you, this is what you take. But as a collective, this is the energy that's out there. So any of them in any type of karmic contract, they are really not dealing with it the same way they used to. They're discontent enough, and they're tired of missing out on the opportunity that's there for them. And this is all in the past. When it came to their emotions, they would shut it down and run from it and do all those things. But no, they're going within this week, and they're cutting those cords and really moving toward breaking those contracts for this justice in the future. Yes, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right for his heart and for this union, right? That 8 for this union, okay? And really with these pillars too is really planting it, saying, you know what, that enough is enough. And so what might be holding him back in the 3D is the moon. Haha. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So it's the fears, and this is what's been going on, as we know. They're used to a certain way, even if it's not good for them. But they're used to it in a way. But the truth is coming through, right? With this moon, which I felt this moon energies were that major change. But this might be holding them back, but we also know that this is what's truly going on. And this is an arcana. So yes, this is a major energy, but we're going to cut through that, right? Because feminine, you're going to sit within your magic and know. We will not be fearful. We will know, and we will decide this week, once and for all. This is where you are, you're staying in it, you are committed, because that's the only way they can make the commitment. We have to decide we truly want this. We really are the leaders, and if we waver in any way, we create this, okay? So, but the change we're wanting is now we know it's coming out. The justice is happening, and they're going to stand up for their beliefs. The justice is happening, and they're going to stand up for their beliefs. But what's holding them back a little bit, and what has held them back, is that fear. But feminine, is it the fear that we have on some level? Let's work on that. Be open. See, it's opening the line of communication as well in a better way, so we can pull them up out of the bad karmic energy and the codependency toward our union and the better energy. So what positive action they have energy around them this week is the dreamer. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Okay, so that's what is there. Their positive action is there, going toward their dreams. They're going to have faith. Get out of these fears, right? We're recognizing that they don't have to take on this energy. Feminine, you get strong, okay? And unexpected opportunities. So even though they've tried to figure out how to do this, the opportunities are going to come through anyway, all right? So what can help them move forward, what energies, is Knight of Air. Events that occur with great speed, take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So it's definitely the creative solution, that unexpected opportunity coming through, right? Because they missed out on it how many times, but they're open more toward the I am presence, toward their divine energy. And so they're going to positive action. Yes, have faith, do this, okay? And so yes, they will then have a creative solution of how to do so. It's coming through for them. And so the energies from the divine surrounding this week for the masculine is the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. About the two of us, okay? So they really know what they want. They're moving out of this energy more and more, and this is the month to do it, definitely this week. And they're taking their time, and we are being urged to have patience as well, because we're stepping into our energy more and we're pulling them up out. But it's truth, you know, there's something that needs to be, as the priestess, nurtured and created, and it takes time. So we as well need to carefully consider, but it's true. This is beautiful arcana here, okay? We have 9, 10, 11, and 8 is a 1. So new beginning by far. So any of that energy that was still lingering karmically, they are out of it. It's just now, how do they fully break the contract, fully release it, and then take their time to consider carefully about how they can act toward the feminine and how to come through in that way. Because we've been hurt, there's still pain there, so there's a need for forgiveness for the feminine by far. So that's why we do the healings and we work on it, because if there's anything there that's keeping us away, it's because there's still some things stuck on there. So get rid of any of this miscommunication, karmic 3D stuff where we're fighting of being, I deserve better than this, you don't treat me right, all that stuff, goodbye. Because it's all going to change. Know that, okay? He's stepping more into it. Recognize that, okay? So the overall outcome energies for this week is, look at that, 2 of Air. Ooh, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem, okay? So stepping up out of that, because we know, in the head, they're recognizing, because this, the star, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So it's showing this has been going on. This is what's going, there's still going to be that struggle with the karmic energy. Okay, it's still stuck like a stalemate, a soulmate. It may look that way, but we know he's already out of it. Okay, already out of it. And ready and going more into his divine masculine energies and moving forward for what he truly desires, because this is the arcana. So this is there, it's there. And they could trip up and they could stay within this and just act like, okay, nothing's wrong. But we also know all this is here. Justice is coming. Their fear is going to be taken away. And the fear, you know, gets them to pretend there's no problem. But the message came through for me that, you know what, no longer are they doing this. They don't want to miss the opportunities. They're discontent, and they are ready to say, you know what? That's it. I'm up out of this. How do I break the contract? How do I get what I truly desire? That happy time, making positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So switching from the wrong to the right. And it's not necessarily wrong. As we know, it's all about lessons and healing and getting back into our energies. So it was needed, okay? So once you put that energy there of anything karmically that they have done, then you know that it was needed. It was something to learn from, just like what the feminine goes through. So, okay. The basis of the relationship with love this week for the feminine is ego. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. What did I say? This is an arcana. When it comes to love, when we think there's a new beginning and a positive change within our love, there's the ego, okay? So this is to be aware of, to get out of. That's what I'm saying. This is the week to make your full out decision No more fear. That's where we're creating the fear here. That's what's holding him back. Because events behind the scenes. We are behind the scenes in a way, some of us, feminine, saying, oh, well, you know, this and that, and all these fears and worries and all that stuff. That's the change. That's the major change, life change we want this week, okay? So I said, this is your last week. That's it. I'm not taking it anymore from you. Realize. And if you're not sure, then reach out and get the confirmation, okay? So he's going within, he's working on it, he's learning all he needs to know, and we're kind of over here going, well, yeah, well, this is the time, okay? Arcana, and it's love, and it's 3D stuff, and that's why I say get up out of that. Recognize your magic, your true I am presence, because he truly is. And so for the past energy to be aware of is Queen of Autumn. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Yes, that's our magic. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And that would be him, but that's everyone else, okay? All the light workers out there, anyone who's willing to help you out and to heal and to talk to everyone. And as a collective, let's raise this vibration. So it's being, you know, practical with respect to how to proceed. What kind of help in the past have you gotten? Maybe you need some more, okay? At this time, it's very strong. So it's also making anything more beautiful. So recognizing no matter what is going on in the 3D, think to a time when things just seemed terrible and horrible, and then all of a sudden it was better. All of a sudden you're like, wow, this is so much better. And then we fall back sometimes. But think to the times where things weren't so great, and then they did get better. The times when you did have communication. Remember those and know that it does get beautiful. And we can create the beauty with this magic by making this decision to no longer worry or fear that this is not happening, that it's never going to happen, that he's never going to change. That's not true. Anything is possible. Miracles upon miracles happen. We know this. This is a part of us, okay? So this is from the past energies to hold on to and proceed this week of, okay, how else can I get some help here from whomever, okay? Even him, if he reaches out with communication, be aware of it, okay? Be open for a better communication and recognizing the messages. Be open for that, okay? So within the present energies is 7 of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Okay, I can't say it enough. This is it. Get within your passion. Get within your divine feminine energy. Spring forward. There's that moon. Let's spring forward so he can be pulled up out of any of the codependency that's going on, even more so. Get out of your fear and your worry. It's there for you to say, nope. And so he can have that inflow of abundance and a promising business venture and recognize our better contract because we're in our feminine energy. We have forgiven. We are healing, okay? And we recognize the fire, the violet fire, the flame that's in one another. So the future energies to be aware of, to step into this week is 5 of Water. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in the situation, crying over spilt milk. Now, this is something that we might have a tendency to fall back into. What am I saying now? No. Positive change within our emotions, what it's asking for. And then knowing things not turning out the way you'd hoped. They can be even better, and that's what's coming through for me. They can be even better. So even though there might be a hiccup or some, hiccup or two coming to us ahead, we know that there's something better. See the positive in the situation, that there's something better for you out there emotionally when it comes to this union, because he's getting the justice, he's moving forward, is happening. It's so happening. So do not... we may, I always say, release the outcome. You know what you desire and be open, right, to know that you can receive it within your divine feminine magic. And then don't cry over anything that happens that comes away emotionally. There's coming a positive change even more so. So see all the positive aspects of the situation. So even though he may seem like he's still in this contract, right? No, there's a positive here. You know that he's moving up out of it. We're shown here. He's awakening even more, and he's getting away from it as much as possible. But he's really open to have this balance if we help ourselves and balance out and get into our feminine energy. Right? So get into this energy in the present so we don't have to have the negativity in the future. We can have a positive change, number 5, and see the positive in a situation. So now we're aware of this. So anything comes at you that just seems like, no, that's not what I was looking for. That's not what I wanted. something better, or it might be best for you at the time you're not recognizing, because we get so stuck on what we think should happen for ourselves. Let go of the outcome, let go, don't have the expectation there of how it should happen. It's not our job. It's our job to just sit in who we are and ask for what we want and let the divine show us how to do it. And that means putting work in, yes, but be divinely guided. And so it might be holding us back in the 3D is 8 of spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. And it is going to be sudden events and changes, but we now know we're being guided toward this union so we can spring forward. So don't stress yourself out, okay? These things are going to come at us a lot this week, but don't stress yourself out. Stay in that knowing, okay? Really knowing that all these things that are coming to us, it's to help us have our dreams come true, okay? And to proceed in a good way and be assertive. Instead of, reacting to things, take action, right? Be active. And if something happens, then be active in the way we stay positive, see the positive in it, take the message from it, and help ourselves move forward. Don't get smacked and knocked down and stuck again. No, and this is it. We are going to be tested because this is the week. I'm telling you, we have to say, that's it. This is it. This is what I desire. I know this is what the divine wants for me. And it's going to be absolutely amazing, and anything is possible. So positive action for the feminine this week is 5 of spring. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So getting more positive about that. This is all about our staying within our passion, right? We have the 7, the 8, the 5. Staying within our passion instead of getting upset. Being and knowing that these opposing things are happening and there's differing opinions, but being at odds with yourself too. Don't do it. What's going to be a positive action is don't question. Get in there, heal, recognize who you are, the I am, and then being overly ambitious in forcing things. Don't do it. Sit within your energy. Know who we are so they can step within their leap of faith. Because we know that this whole week, I guess that's what I said, that's it. No more. You have to make the decision and be within it. That's it. So this is what's going to be your positive action, is knowing that there's differing opinions, you're feeling at odds with yourself, and being a little too pushy about the situation when it's really time to open up, get the communication, get within your divine feminine energy. Know that miracles can happen. We create the magic around us by just saying what we desire and then knowing and feeling that it can happen. All right. So what help move forward is 9 of spring. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So I'm very tired. So feminine, we might feel somewhat tired because we've had that internal struggle and it's going to melt away now. And then sometimes, when you have this tension, you can keep going, keep going. And then when it's gone, your whole body just goes, whoa. And it's a relaxation, but we feel so tired. So that's this week. Take care of yourself. You may feel somewhat tired because even the purging that's going on, right? It's going to, some things that were stuck in us and these opposing things that we are having for ourselves, they're melting away. Know it. Okay, get all your opinions, throw them away, know who you are, and know how to move forward. And you want to protect your energy, okay? Instead of internal struggle, you're protecting that. And there's going to be challenges ahead. There always are. We're going to have to keep, healing and moving. And also, it's like things are, like I said, things need to die for rebirth. So things are going to be falling away that is not fully best for us as a feminine energy within love as well. And then really try to get within the 3D and end any of this internal struggle. That's all I feel right now. There's this major internal struggle and there's a need for the end. So what's going to help you move forward? Release it, let the purge happen, and protect the truth. Protect the truth of the union, of your true masculine, of what you are meant to do here, to be that light, that being of light, to help raise the vibration of all humanity. So it's environmental conservation. It's like helping conserve and rebirth the humanity. That's helping us move forward. As a collective, as I said in the beginning, you know, do healings, do things you possibly can do. If we all just did one healing, do you know how we would spring and catapult forward? There's all this spring here, right? Saying you can move forward so quickly if you stay within a high vibration, if you stay with your I am presence, and you know, just know, this is it. The miracle can happen. The magic is happening, and we, feminine, are in charge of it. Isn't that amazing? Now, is it tiring? Yes. But it doesn't have to be, because we get out of the ego, that internal struggle. It's throughout this whole week, okay? So we're going to go be waffling. I get it. But no, this is the week. Make the decision, and that's that. Do you want to keep going through this, or do you want to really move forward? Do you want to keep getting upset with the masculine because you don't see anything change? No. You move forward, he moves forward. So Prince of Winter is what the divine energy is being surrounded, the feminine. What divine energy is surrounding the feminine? Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Yes, let's make them positive ones, okay? We have been stuck here and in our emotion too. We're just like, oh, you know, when is this going to happen? Whatever. Well, we have the high priestess for the masculine, so it's considering carefully before acting, which is good, but it's still bringing the right two together and wanting to nurture this situation, nurture himself so he can come to us in a better way. And then we can emotionally make the decision within the ego that this is it, okay? Act quickly and decisively. Truly say, this is it. If you're not sure, get help to figure it out. Because if we are not helping ourselves, we're holding the collective back, okay? So there are going to be sudden or unexpected changes. That's okay. Get rid of fear and worry. Because even though here is that sudden events or changes, we see that there's like this fear and worry there. That's what's holding us back. But those good, they're good. They're good, okay? Allow them. They're a little, you know, we're a little fearful, but no, don't be. They're always good. They're always meant to push you in the right direction. So the outcome energies this week for the feminine is 4 of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep or vacation. Amen. That's what I'm saying. I feel that we are tired. We're tired, but it was that internal struggle going on. Recognize that we are the ones that create. We have the magic, okay? So what do you truly desire? So go within, do the meditation, do the, you know, the violet flame mantra, and help you being more in your presence, and to really get out of your head, get out of this ego, and make a better foundation of what you truly desire. And you know what? It's saying you can make the decision later, but it's like, you know what? This is the week that's going to push us to the point of saying, all right, that's what we have to do. So isn't this funny that, that we have like this two affair, and so there's like these outcome energies of, these are positive in a way because it's pushing us, but it's also getting rid of, purging everything that's gone on up until now. That ego and him not learning who he truly is, but then the wishes come true because, you know, they're no longer going to be pretending there's no problem. There's this discontentment going on. And for us, we are going to, you know, instead of fighting ourselves all the time and questioning, we're getting into knowing, right? Because 8 of Autumn is also that the outcome: do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So it really is still healing your feminine energy, going within and doing the research, you know, to heal any of that. And truly, the research is the way, to me, is taking the time to get the messages. So much that we just go, and everything around us is a message as long as we take the time. And that's what it's saying, carefully consider, take the, you know, have patience, carefully consider, because every moment in our life is a message to us of how to proceed towards this union, toward this beautiful masculine and this beautiful feminine. So if we, instead of being discouraged and not knowing per se, we're stepping more into our knowing. Truly, that's what I said in the beginning, because that's what I felt. We're stepping more into our knowing in the way of clearing out this ego and getting more into the I am presence and more in the magic of 3D instead of focusing on the miscommunication of karmic energy and sitting in our sacred sexuality, knowing this is the union, we are creating it, okay? This is the most important thing, is the sexuality surrounding it, because it's creation. It's sacred. It's creation. It's that fire. It is that flame, the fire, okay? So it is who we are, and it is how we release other things and create better things, and how we can help have this balance and pull him out of this karmic codependency and awaken him more and more in being totally open to receive what we desire. Do we even know what we truly desire? Do you take the time for that as well? Considering that, because feminine, it is up to us to recognize it and to have the faith to know it can happen no matter how it looks in the 3D. And here we go to the 3D for the masculine for this week and 3D for the feminine. If we get the volatility card, we're just be like, okay, come on, we're being told, get out of the ego. Okay, so for the masculine, lightning, power, so more power within his emotions, striking out, recognizing it, letting it flow. Okay, these lightning quick feelings of, you know, I also feel that they're going to try to do the things that they usually would do to help them escape, and it's not going to work. And so they get in there and they're like, all right, they're tumultuous emotions coming through right now. And we're, you know, this Scorpio moon, which has to do with sexuality and passion and all that. And yeah, so their emotions are flowing through now like lightning. It's striking them. It's striking them. They're finally being struck with, oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore, okay? This definitely in 3D. It is on top of that. Getting upset about the opportunities that they've missed, and they're not seeing those possibilities. Well, they are now. They're seeing the possibilities abundantly because they just can't take it anymore. Okay, it's striking them. Okay, so for the feminine in the 3D, we have, oh my God. Can you saw me shuffle this and they came out. There's the volatility. Okay, get within your passion. Don't let it get to you, feminine. Get within the magic of your sacred sexuality, of your divine feminine. Don't let the anger come through with things not turning out the way you hoped. That's what's on top of, because justice is coming through. That's the arcana. That's definitely coming through. We're going to have a positive change within emotions. We're not going to have this volatility and getting upset and having that internal struggle, right? We want to spring forward. So we're going to get in our passion and our flame and our fire in our feminine energies and just take a breath. Within the 3D, so whenever things pop up, take a breath, realize who we are, what we desire, what's the ultimate thing that's going to happen for us. The divine is there for us. They're supporting us. It's all through this week, okay? So very strong energies. So what's coming through and what they're saying to me is, you know, this is a time to purge, right? So anything that's coming up that's upsetting us, we know it's always for a change, that we sometimes don't even recognize what we're doing, and then bam, there it is. We get upset over it, and something to heal and something to change. So anything surrounding the anger, you know, not being able to forgive anything that went on within, you know, feminine energy from masculine energy, is take a breath within this 3D, within this karmic energy, and release it, okay? Any of this miscommunication, anything that upset us with our sacred sexuality, it's just like, yeah, take a breath. Don't get all angry. Release that. Don't release your fury on anyone. Release the feelings that are so upsetting to us this week, and anything that gets poked at because things aren't working out the way we hoped it to, right? And we don't want to do these things. I mean, I love doing these readings because this is what's there for us, okay? This is what's going to be going on, and it's how they're helping us know these things are going to happen. We are going to be poked at. All that karmic stuff is going to be going on, but we're purging it. We're getting rid of it so we can step more into our divine energies, and that's why we do the past life healings and all these healings and chakra balancing and all these things we do, is because to get rid of any of that negativity that's gone on from humanity, right? In the 3D, that's upset us, especially when it comes to our masculine feminine, okay? So instead of getting angry like we do, and even angry at ourselves, that's that internal struggle, this is the energy to be aware of, not to step into. So that's why we take the breath, look at why we are being volatile, why we're angry, and release it for something new, something better, okay? Because we're stressing ourselves out. You know, everything's going to be happening at once, but very quickly this is going to move forward, and that's why I say this is the time to make that decision, okay? out of the ego and any volatility or miscommunication or being upset, being open for balance and love and care, open for your flame to be fueled instead of being distinguished. And this flame within feminine energy and divine feminine energy instead of 3D angry wench energy, sorry. Because we are not, okay? We are not. We will not be made into something we are not. And that's what you kind of have to take a step back and say, this isn't even the way I behave. And sometimes our masculine pushes us into that feeling, but that's for us to heal anything surrounding it and sometimes what he's used to, okay, in that karmic energy. Okay, so when it comes to romance for the masculine, what's going on? What energy? A lot of it. A lot of energy surrounding him this week with romance, but what's a specific one we can pay attention to? There you go. And for the feminine, what we can hold on to in some way, but we'll probably get the unrequited love or the codependency, or I keep calling the cards before they come out. See how we create? I'm creating this, so I have to stay more positive myself. Okay, so for the masculine, oh my gosh, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so we got codependency twice here, but what I'm saying is, with this, when it comes to romance, he no longer is going to be able to do the things that he did to escape. He's struck with this going on, like, oh my gosh, and this is all on top of, I don't even like mean to. Sometimes I put it here, there, or whatever. But he's being struck too. So, you know, we're twins and we go through certain things. His is like emotionally, he's just like, he can't take it anymore. He wants this change. And for us, we're going, oh, we're so tired of what we've been through and we want this to be different. And then if something comes up, well, it's having to heal that. That's how we get that change. Okay, but he's going, oh, I need this change. I'm not missing any more opportunities. Forget it. And so he's going to recognize us truly, who we truly are. He can't stay away anymore, and he's going to get rid of the codependency that's been going on with this karmic energy, and there he is awakening more. So, it's, okay, if we get unrequited love, okay, whew. Good. For the feminine, yay, we have positive romantic energy. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, okay? So yes, open your heart up, be your divine feminine, be unconditionally loving, and you can receive. Put it out there. Please put out positivity to your masculine because he's really wanting it, really wanting to feel it, because true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. This is what we focus on. This is what we're choosing, right? This is the week we choose it. Full out, choose it. This is it. This is my masculine. And he will be getting better and better and become more and more of what I truly desire. And everything will fall away in the 3D. And the path will be made. And he will be within his wishes. And he will step on the right path. He's been on it. There's times when he gets knocked off of it. And some of that is because of what? Ego. And the feminine's ego as well. Okay, so we are unable to make a decision in the way we have to make a clear decision. He makes a clear decision. So I'm saying this week, that's it. Decide for this true love, because we know this is a romance of a lifetime. This is it. It's happening. And Saint Germain and Mother Mary are there fanning that flame. Okay? As long as we allow it. We have to be open to it. Getting out of the ego. And a little bit more from the masculine and from feminine. What about true love are we having to pay attention to? For the masculine, yes, there he is, resolving conflict. And that conflict means with us as well. Okay? So it's pretty much coming through me that, yes, they have walked away. In their heart, in their head, they have walked away from any type of karmic situation or relationship. They're now trying to figure out how to physically, truly, 100% get away from that. But also, how do they step into a relationship with us? Okay? They're trying to resolve all that conflict. So the more we get in a better relationship, an idea of ourselves and of them and our union and love and empathy and compassion and understanding, okay, the more they can do it. See, she's giving it out here because he's stuck here going, what do I do? Well, it's up to us, feminine, okay, for him to come out of there, to get rid of that codependency. It's up to us to be the love, the unconditional love. I know you're tired. I know you don't necessarily want to be the one who has to do it or be first or watch all this stuff go on, but guess what? It's a romance of a lifetime, okay? So no fear. It's safe for you to love, and it is our life purpose. Okay? It's our life purpose. To heal humanity from the heart. To be that light worker. To spread our light. It is our life purpose. Okay? It is our life purpose to open and give and receive love, and to know that there's a love of a lifetime. No more anger. If something comes up, be in your passion, not in your fury. Be in the passion. Recognize our passion. Protect what is true. Our life purpose, our true love. Protect what is true. Okay? And challenges are going to be there. We are tested. That's that Christ consciousness. We are tested every day. But get the messages that are all around us. Stay within the heart. Take that unconditional love in the heart. Send it to His so He can resolve this conflict He's been trying to resolve for how long. And it's up to us to create that magic around Him in order to do so. Okay? So, do we want to do conversation? Let's go over here. Let's get a little lighter on this, because feminine, it's just for us to realize that this is what's here this week. To understand that energy is going to be there, we can have a tendency to go toward the negative or our ego, or we can go toward the number 6, love. That true love, knowing we are safe within that true love, and everything works out for the best. And any challenges we go through, we stay positive, raise that vibration, keep our healings going, and it will help. Okay, so here we are. A message from, from the masculine to the feminine. And there is yes cards in here and things like that, and truth. So come up with the question you may have. And for the feminine to the masculine, hopefully you stay in a better vibration surrounding all of it. So here we go. Oh my gosh. There it is, true. I've been calling every card. Wow. Okay. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Family culture. Learn more about your family stories and history. So that's the past life stuff. Okay, so recognize your stuff. Here it is. There's the past life stuff. Recognizing and healing it. So saying learn more about your ancestors, because I do ancestral healings, all this stuff. It all comes from the ancestors anyway. It's stuck on us from a past life. So I was saying, okay, do more of this, right? So clear yourself, and then look at that, grandparent. You have a special bond with the grandparent that can never be broken. Okay, so what it's really saying is that within your family there are things, and then there is a bond that can never be broken. But it can be healed in a way of, yes, you're strongly related, and then they are there through, I do mediumship as well, the ancestors are there to let us know they're wanting to help us. They're giving those signs, those synchronicities, and they're trying to guide us. So be open to that, no matter what has gone on in your family through generations and how you might be upset about it. No, they're wanting you to heal from that, and that's why I do the healings. Okay, they're wanting you to recognize, they're wanting to tell you, this is what happened, this was part of us. We now recognize a better way, and we know that your relationship, or how to have a better relationship within divine energies, is what's most important, because I do it within the DNA by far. So there it is. It's not gonna, there's no bond that will be broken. It will just be healed, okay? And then there's the truth. All right, so whatever question you asked, there you go. All right, so I forgot to ask one, but I did it after the fact. Okay, so for the feminine to the masculine, let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. So we're saying, you know what, we're going to send out that energy and be open to receive it. Consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area of emotions. But even so, it's more of, you know what, go out there, break these contracts. Get your information. It's time. It's time, masculine. It's time to really get rid of these relationships and move forward. We're ready. Self-forgiveness, let go of guilt, and remember that you're God's perfect child. So it is important within those emotions to get rid of the guilt surrounding it, of leaving, right? Without guilt. So there's a lot of guilt going on here. So we recognize that's an energy. Okay, you can feel guilty for what you did. We recognize that, and we are going to forgive, and so you can forgive yourself, masculine. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. And as we know, that's with this moon, those changes, events behind the scenes. Yes, that's the divine with this moon, all these changes, Saint Germain, Mother Mary with the violet flame, all this is going on right now. So saying, guess what? You're being helped. experts are there to help you, so consult with it, forgive yourself for whatever decisions you need to make, and get rid of all the guilt, okay? So if there's any guilt from the feminine needing to be healed, coming from, you know, ancestors, the grandparents, the family, you know, there's guilt on this side as well. So those are the messages. And also, what always comes through is, on our path, on this journey, our prophecy is, forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. And it is true. It's karmically done to push us in certain ways. And that's why, so this week, feminine, if you start feeling volatile, recognize it's pushing you in a way to heal this, to get rid of it, and to reconnect. It's also about healing your family. I have helped clients through their healings heal family ties. They just clicked into place and things started working. Getting a phone call from someone who I hadn't spoken to, and then they call and apologize that they had done whatever and hadn't spoken to them, and it just really has healed. So it's to help heal humanity, right? So healing your family as well. So there's no bond that can be broken. So if you're not doing well in your family, it's still stuck there. These things need to be healed in order to help that out too. Okay, so now let's go to a crystal. There we go. You know what? I'm keeping that there because that's going to help the feminine with the ego, and it's going to help the masculine go within a little bit more. This is what's going to help with the holding us back in the 3D. And let's do an outcome crystal. There you go. Okay, so for our ego feminine, yeah, and for the masculine going within deeper and really knowing who he is, we have diaptase, which is perfect. Diaptase, and there's the green and the karma and all that. So it's the heart healing. Diaptase is one of the most powerful heart healing crystals on the planet. Its energy penetrates deep into the inner chambers of the heart, transmuting old wounds of the past. The energy of the green ray brings powerful healing and transformation to the heart chakra. When you are blessed with diaptase's healing energy, you feel safe and supported to freely live and love from the heart. Perfect. Not the ego in the head and that internal struggle we've been having for the feminine, and then him getting in there and recognizing his heart more. Heals the inner realms of the wounded heart and enhances what? Openness. There it is. Between the two, with better communication, transmutes and heals emotional pain and old wounds, allows you to release and dissolve sadness in your life, let down walls of anger, bitterness, and resistance, embracing love and connection. So love and connection. So being open to the connection, to have that balance. This is a beautiful crystal to have for this week, especially for us feminine, with the intention for the masculine, but especially for us because of anything that's coming up that's upsetting us. So what's holding back in the, oh my gosh, what's holding back in the 3D? You're never going to believe this, but maybe you will, because this whole reading has been, wow, lapis lazuli, past life. Can I say it anymore? This is the third eye in the crown. Lapis lazuli was known to be very popular among the ancient Egyptians. They would grind down the lapis crystals and apply them as makeup for ceremonies and spiritual initiations. The crystal was buried with the dead to protect the soul in the afterlife. The medicine of lapis is utilized for recalling your past life experiences. Okay. Understanding and healing to the past to attain healing in the present. Powerful spiritual initiation stone, awakening spiritual wisdom and knowledge, opens you to clairvoyance, supports past life awareness and healing of any karmic patterns, enhances psychic gifts and awareness, and severs karmic ties. So that's the stress that's going on there, right? And events behind the scenes, it's all from the past life. That's what's holding us back in the 3D. What I've been saying, heal those energies. And even here, yes, it's a connection from the ancestors. Yes, that bond is there. So even within your family, healing some of that stuff from the past is needed. So focus on lapis lazuli for this week. And for those outcome energies of not sitting in the fact that they can't make a decision, but actually going toward the dreams. And then doing more research, and I don't know what I did with the other card. Well, did I put it up here? No. I don't know where it went. It disappeared. Okay, so we have Cuprite. Beautiful. Cuprite is based on rites of passage. There. So, rites of passage coming through. Base and sacral. Cuprite is the feminine aspect of the crystal hematite, a very sacred stone. It holds the medicine and energy of guiding you through the process of transformation and healing on a very deep level. This dynamic crystal invites you to sit with your pain and stop running from your fears. It offers a space of deep healing and allows you to find the strength and courage to deal with life's, isn't this beautiful? Yes. Life's challenges. There's the challenge for the feminine, and then there's the not making decisions but moving toward what they truly desire. Supports exploring the shadow self and healing deep issues. Provides access to sacred ancient knowledge of the feminine. Supports and holds you as you enter into the void. Supports you to feel like you're that you belong here on earth. Wow. Where does this, oh, here it is. There it is. Yes, for winter. And so as it says, we need this vacation, and yeah, to step the vacation from the ego, right? And all these things, and set aside concerns. That ego, concerns is in your head, right? So get away from the ego and vacate from it and get some rest. Stop having these internal struggles. Let the rite of passage happen for us, and really ground in the base and the sacral. Ground who you truly are as feminine energy in the 3D and get out of the ego parts of that. Okay? A space for deep healing allows you to find the strength and courage to deal with life's challenges. That challenge over here, okay? So, perfect. Very important crystals. All right. Should we do masculine energy to be aware of? And feminine. So, Zeus, leadership. So yeah, he's taking more of a leadership role within his life, getting the wisdom and being more of a leader within his own life, getting out of that karmic stuff instead of just following along with it, okay? And being his own person instead of following what his family did and, you know, what went on with all that, you know? Definitely. Okay, becoming more of who he is as a divine energy. And then we have Freya, irresistibility. Step into your divine feminine because we're irresistible right now within our positive energy. So why not do it? Within our sacred sexuality, within our magic. So we have all that. And of course, things are going to be coming at us to shut us down. What are we going to do? We're going to keep going. We're going to keep our vibration high. We are going to be the I am present, and we are going to succeed, and we are going to full out decide, this is it. This is him. He's coming to me in an amazing way. I release the expectation. I know there's no longer any type of relationship or any connection to this karmic energy. He's now trying to figure out how to make the next step to come to us, okay? To communicate, to be in a better energy himself and a better presence, right? So, what gift Ganesh is giving? By taking away what blockage. So for the masculine, we have empowerment in the solar plexus chakra within divine purpose. Number 5, positive change, being able to manifest that and empowering himself within unconditional love. So anything that was blocking the unconditional love, and we're saying be open to receive it. I'm trying to send you that love. Well, now that is being taken away, and then now he's going to shine that. He's going to be empowered by our unconditional love because he's going to feel it. He's going to receive it. And for the feminine, much needed perseverance. For the two of us within this union, 2-8, and a new beginning. Persevere. So anything on those blockages within feminine energy that was going to come up this week, he's going to take those away by we working on it, healing it, getting that karmic stuff out of there. It's shown all this past life stuff, right? That's where it is. That's where it comes from. The dis-ease. So here we go. Pass the baton. Is kind of what it's saying. Pass the baton. So he can then become the leader within this. Okay? Be open. And allow and receive in your highest energy, knowing the beauty of who we are, what we are here to do, help heal all of humanity. And we are being helped by Saint Germain and Mother Mary. So let's go here. This is what sits over the reading to be most aware of. That I shuffle that and sit it there, so it sits over the reading. And we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. So that unconditional love, be a little bit more playful about it all instead of being upset. Underneath that, we have this. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yes, okay? Really, that is truth. And see the feminine? That's truth. Go within the heart and know, and make that decision. Okay, so on the bottom we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. That's the truth. So there's a need for forgiveness throughout, and now I'm going to shuffle. All right, that really wanted to come out. Did you see it pop up and go back in, and then it just said, I'm coming out here. And then here we go. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Amen. Okay? None of that 3D stuff going on. The path is clear. It is being seen. He's on the right path. Okay? That's the outcome here. He's on the right path. You know, feminine, he's making the decision. Now, he's on the right path. That's the energy. That's the arcana there. So we're good. Okay? So stay within a forgiveness. Be, playful. The love is the greatest healer, knowing that, and knowing, like, this week, play around with everything that's going on and be like, oh yeah, okay, what is the message here that I'm, feeling or seeing, or, be playful about it, because you want to step more into your love so everything can heal. Okay, and you deserve joy in the moment, no matter what's going on around you. And the path is open as long as we allow it to be. And openness, right? The flow. Break free. His freedom can happen, and more of our freedom to move toward what we truly desire, and that's our union and him. So once again, thank you for liking, subscribing, share. Please, let's get this out there, especially with the violet flame mantra, okay? We're going to help raise the vibration, not only of the collective, but of humanity, okay? So share. Thank you for commenting, definitely donating, and much love to all my clients, and all the future ones coming to me. I'm super excited to help you heal, to help show you, is this your twin flame? Is this your union? What's going on with it, okay? So please reach out, okay? Until you see me again, share your love, fan the flame.